How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. This week we have 8 returns. Pretty solid, pretty standard week. I think we should jump right into it. I'll put them right over here and we'll start down south in Miami, Florida. This one's got a lot going on in it. Hope you are having a fantastic week so far. And we have Billy Kilmer. How about that, guys? A 1968 Topps. Black Sharpie. Yeah, fine black Sharpie. And we have a 70 Topps. And a 1969 Topps. A little bit of a run there. Pretty cool. I really like the color here. And that orange. So, all Saints cards, even though he's wearing a 49ers jersey here. So, played with the 49ers, the Saints, and the Washington football team. Was an All-American at UCLA in 1960, Pro Bowler in 1972, when he led the NFL in passing touchdowns and passer rating. He is in the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Ring of Fames. Pretty good return. These came back very quick, just 9 days for Mr. Billy Kilmer. So thank you, sir. The guy with the 69 Topps, that orange just looks great. Check that out. Starting off with football. Last week was all football. Hopefully we'll get some baseball mixed in. Let's go to Columbus, Ohio. Over to the Midwest. Got a handful of cards in here with no hard card. And we have sweet Larry Johnson. Check that out. An 09 Donruss Threads. A playoff. I think this is 2006. Check it out. Yeah. Now we have a Topps. Not too bad. And then the Topps Chrome. Really nice looking cards. Larry Johnson for a couple years there. I think it was 07, 08. He was an absolute beast of a running back. I mean, really, really big guy. Just ran through people. He was like the top fantasy running back at the time. Just put up tons and tons and tons of yards for the Chiefs. And this is, you know, obviously way before the Patty Mahomes days where they were just running the ball, playing good defense. He was a multi-time Pro Bowler. I believe he went to college at Penn State University. And this one, I'm a little surprised I got this back as quick as I did. So I'm going to go to my spreadsheet and see how long it took. Let's see. We got this back in just 20 days and 4-4. That's really nice. I mean, he was a great, great running back. I actually got him back in 2007 when he was playing for the Chiefs. So, really great return. That Topps Chrome looks great. I love getting these cards signed. So, we're running through a football trend again, guys. Larry Johnson, though. Let's go back down to Florida. Tampa, Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida. No hard cards. We have, oh, nice, Roberto Hernandez. Got him here on the Stadium Club. I believe it's a 92 Stadium Club. Got him here on the Finest Intimidators. Nice Topps Finest card here. I believe this is like a 96. 95? 96? Oh, I dropped it. What are we doing here, Abe? 96. I was right. And then we have a Topps Total 2003. I remember opening up a ton of this product. Check that out. The Braves. He pitched a long time for a lot of teams. He had over 1,000 appearances, made a couple All-Star games, had over 300 saves. I mean, this Finest Intimidators card looks great. I'm going to have to go to my spreadsheet for him as well, because this came back in about a week. Let's see. Looks like he came back in just 8 days. If my math is correct, it's 9 days. That's really sweet. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Roberto Hernandez. And we got a baseball return. So it's like, what are we at? That's our 12th or something that broke the streak. We had 12 in a row, I think, of football, or maybe it was 11 in a row. Dating back to last week. So let's go over to North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Being very easy there. How about Rafael Palmeiro on the 1999 Topps card. This is awesome. Check that out. Of course, he hit over 500 home runs, had over 3,000 hits. Only a handful of other guys have ever done that. Some of them are pretty obvious. Willie Mays, Alex Rodriguez, Hank Aaron. Who's the other one? Albert Pujols, I think, has hit it now, too. So, and Eddie Murray. So those are the 6 guys right there, I believe, that are in that club. He was a 4-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glove Award winner, 2-time Silver Slugger. Had over 1,800 RBIs. I mean, the numbers he put up were just absolutely insane. Of course, ran into some issues with, some steroid allegations. I was actually at Camden Yards for the game where they announced that he was suspended for 10 games, I think it was. It was right after he told Congress, he's never used steroids, and then wasn't very much longer later, but still a really big fan of his. I mean, absolutely amazing hitter. He had a really sweet swing from the left-hand side. This came back in 15 days, and he does have a $20 fee. So I try to send off to him maybe once every 6 months or so. It's my second time getting him since last October or so. So coming up on 2 returns a year. But really happy he's signing through the mail. I think you can kind of get by with $10. I've seen a couple people do that, but I try not to, cheap out on guys like Palmeiro just because I have a ton of cards of his I want to get signed. Even if it's going to take some time, I just don't want his signing habits to stop anytime soon. So let's go out west to Denver, Colorado. This one is very thin. Might just be 1 card in it, all by itself. Yep, just 1 card. But it's a good one. Steve Atwater on the 1993 Fleer. Kind of a small signature, but really cool. Love getting Hall of Famers, of course. And he was just inducted. He had a really nice Hall of Fame speech this past year. 2-time Super Bowl champion, 8-time Pro Bowler, was part of the infamous 1990s NFL All-Decade team. You know my thoughts. If they make those teams, those All-Decade teams, they definitely make the Hall of Fame. Really, really nice return. I sent this off to the Denver Broncos, I believe, where he is still kind of a special assistant to the GM. And it came back in just 32 days. So thank you, Mr. Steve Atwater, and congrats on making the Hall of Fame. Put that over there as we jump back into a little bit of a football trend. But let's go to Birmingham, Alabama. Not sure who this is. Maybe it's a minor leaguer. I've sent to a couple minor league squads out there. Something going on in here. It looks like they put the cards in top side. I don't want to bend the card. Let's be very careful here. It's an older one. Oh, Robin Cole. Wow. I sent this one up to Pennsylvania. So that's really cool. First round pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers back in the late 70s. Made a Pro Bowl too as well, I believe in 1984. Had a real nice career there with the Steelers. Won some Super Bowls. And this has been a week full of surprises. I was not expecting this because I sent this off to, it looks like, outside of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. So check my spreadsheet here. This came back in just 17 days. I felt a little bad sending the same card, but I only had 1 card of Robin Cole. And it's this 1981 Topps card. But great middle linebacker there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm a Steelers fan. Had these cards there. And one to add his autograph to the collection. So thank you, Mr. Robin Cole. Really nice surprise there. And we jump back on the football trend. So we got 2 more to go. See, Charlotte, North Carolina. Hard card in here. In cards signed. It's a nice big signature from Richie Zisk. I've never gotten Richie Zisk before, but I've seen a lot of people get his autograph. He tends to sign over the face or really small. He signed really big here. Still over the face, but that's okay. He is, well, I guess there's some debate in my head about if he requires a fee. I did send $5 per card, and as you can see, I sent 2 cards. I think I've seen some people get them for free. But that looks really nice. We got this Fred Cambria a few weeks ago. And now we have Richie Zisk completing it. Nice dual signed rookie card here. I love that. I think this is only my second dual signed card I've gotten through the mail completed. So, really, really cool. He, of course, as you can see here, started his career off with the Pirates. Had a cup of coffee, I believe, with their 71 team that won the World Series. And then went on to play for the White Sox, the Rangers, and the Mariners after that. He was a two-time All-Star. In 1977 and 78, he had over 200 home runs, close to 800 RBIs, hit 287 in the majors. Really cool return. I like his signature a lot. Really pops with that blue ink too. As I said before, I did send $5 per, so a $10 bill, and these two cards, and they came back in just 10 days. And that's really cool. I've seen some other guys get this completed, and it just looks really nice. I like how he signed through Fred Cambria's signature there too. But thank you, Mr. Richie Zisk. That's really cool. Let's go to Baltimore, Maryland to finish things off. Pretty thick one too. And cards are not in the hard card, but that is okay. It is a Hall of Famer, Ozzie Newsome on the 84 Topps. You know, I didn't know until just recently that Topps wasn't licensed back then. Maybe that'll kind of help them, think a little bit forward with losing the licensing now. I guess they lost the players too. Check out that 79 rookie card. That is awesome. As I hit the camera, of course. I sent to Ozzie Newsome last November. He is a free signer for a Hall of Famer. I mean, that's awesome. Really appreciate that. But I don't want to send to him, too often. So maybe about once every 8 to 12 months or so. But check that rookie card out. That's just really cool. He, of course, had an amazing career at Alabama, where he was an All-American. I think he won a couple of national championships down there as well. Then he went on to the NFL, was two-time Super Bowl champion as an executive. As a player, he was a three-time Pro Bowler and a part of that 1980s NFL All-Decade team. But he went from the Browns' fantastic tight end to being a fantastic GM. And, I mean, that's what I knew him as, was a GM. And then looking up his numbers as a player, not only in college, but in the pros. I mean, just absolute asset to the game of football. The way he's able to have all the talent he had and then scout and help develop all the talent that he was able to work with. These came back in just 41 days. Again, does not require a fee. Really wanted to get this rookie card signed, and it looks fantastic. Same with that 84 Topps. I really like how he picks the placement because it's tough with some of these cards. He uses a thin blue Sharpie, it looks like, and just they turn out great. So thank you, Mr. Ozzie Newsome. So we're continuing the football, guys. We got 3 baseball, 5 football. They all look great. Got 2 Hall of Famers, it looks like here. Billy Kilmer, I love that one. Same with the Richie Zisk. Used to love watching Larry Johnson, Rafael Palmeiro, and I remember Roberto Hernandez on the backside of his career, and then adding to my Steelers collection as well. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Through the Mail Tuesday. I really enjoy sending these cards out and getting them back. It's like Christmas every week almost. Never know what you're going to get, and it's really exciting, so, for me personally. But hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week, and hope your guys' mailboxes are full as well. Thanks for watching again. Bye.